A new Open 60 took to the water this week when Artemis Ocean Racing II was christened in Ocean Village, Southampton. The new boat was moored just ahead of her predecessor, a 2003 vintage Open 60, and the difference was startling. Designed and built in Lymington, Artemis II is much wider and more powerful than the team's old boat, and her eye-catching wingmast and deck-level outriggers make her look much more potent. She's the only British designed, built, sailed and sponsored Open 60 on the circuit, and her skipper Jonny Malbon is hoping that she'll be fast enough to challenge the very best in Open 60 sailing in this year's Vendée Globe Round the World race. Before that, Malbon and Artemis II are entered into the Transat race, also sponsored by fund management business Artemis. That starts from Plymouth on 11th of May, so Malbon and his team have little time to prepare and qualify the boat for its first race, which will also be the qualifying voyage for his Vendée entry. Malbon is one of a new generation of Open 60 sailors, who learnt his trade as boat captain on Ellen MacArthur's Kingfisher and has now stepped up to the job of skippering his own state-of-the-art Open 60.
Jonny, a bit of a big day for you.
Yeah, very big day. It's been a long time coming, but we've got our boat in the water and she's getting ready for sailing. So christening ticked off, rigging ticked off, and the 180 test ticked off this week, so massive.
She looks quite a beast, especially when compared with Artemis Ocean Racing I.
Yeah, it's a bit of an unfair comparison. You know, she's 5 years old now, so the class has moved on hugely in 5 years. She's a lot beamier. You know, the rig especially is. It does make her stand out, but a lot more powerful, I guess 30% more powerful.
And what are the key points about her?
The beam, obviously, she's got her hull form is very different, full length chine, obviously the very big wing mast. There's lots of little secret elements which we're not disclosing at the moment particularly. I mean, you can see we've got an interesting gadget on the back of the boat which will enable us to change the trim of the boat. A lot of bits inside as well, which we're trying to keep our powder dry at the moment.
Your main goal is the Vendée Globe starting in November, so you've got a lot of work to do in the interim.
Yeah.
How will you be treating the Transat, which starts in May?
Well, unfortunately, we've got 34 days left before the Transat starts, so it's always difficult. You know, we've got to get the boat across to qualify for the Vendée, so that's the main goal of that race. And I know what I'm like. I'm going to have to rein myself in a bit. You know, the start line, red mist descends, and you forget sometimes. We've got to get the boat across, and that's the reality, to tick off the Vendée qualification. So I'll be pushing as hard as I can, but I'm also very aware that without that qualification, life will be difficult for the Vendée in November.
And looking at the Vendée, it's a huge entry list with some amazing names there. What sort of chances do you give yourself?
I don't know. It's you know, you look at the lineup for the Vendée, and you know, I'm blown away, and I feel extremely honoured to be even included on the you know, list of entries right now. It's people I've looked up to for many years, legends in sailing and legends in Open 60 sailing. So, you know, I'm going to give it my best shot. You know, we've proved that we can sail the old boat very quickly against guys who've been in that realm for years. You know, we're not bigging myself up in any way. I know that I'm a minnow in the big scheme of things, so we're just going to go out there and give it our best shot. The whole team's working and has been working very hard to make a quick boat, and it's up to me now to try and make it go fast and make the right decisions.
Well, we wish you lots of luck and look forward to seeing you on the water.
Thank you very much.